Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching Channels Television broadcasting 21 years of professional broadcasting. This is the news at 10. And here are some photos you sent into our eyewitness portal. We begin with this photo. It was sent in from Idiato South local government area in Imo State. It shows a bad portion of this road, which connects 4 local council areas. Our eyewitness reporter wants the government to fix it. And this photo shows commercial motorcycles moving through the flooded Genera Road in Warri, Delta State. Our eyewitness reporter wants the government to create larger drains. The impact of erosion can also be seen on this area in Elelenwo area in Port Harcourt, the River State capital. Our eyewitness reporter wants relevant authorities to intervene. And this photo was taken along the Mina Kontagora Road in Niger State. It shows a man hanging out dangerously from this moving vehicle. And finally, this photo was sent in from Alaka Estate in Surulere area of Lagos State. Our eyewitness reporter calls on the government to caution residents of this area on the looming danger of these loosely hanging water tanks. I want to thank you so much indeed for sending in those pictures, as we ask that you keep them coming. The Chief of Defence Staff, General Gabriel Olonishakin, has been speaking on the need for synergy between the military and the media in the interest of national security. According to the Defence Chief, although the military and the media play different roles, both parties must be responsive to the overriding task of nation building and security. He was speaking in Abuja on constructive reportage as an important ingredient for national security and integration. More stories now. The federal government has given the assurances that the 2017 budget will accommodate completion of abandoned projects across the country. The Minister of the National Planning and Budget, Mr. Udo Udoma, disclosed this in Makurdi, the Benue State capital, at a 2-day conference on capital projects implementation and monitoring organized by the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors.
Statistics from the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors say about 19,000 abandoned federal assets are scattered all over the country. Some have become a den for criminals, an eyesore and potential danger to the communities. Benue State has its fair share. This Sheraton Hotel, built in 1983, is one of them. 33 years down the line, it remains uncompleted. This meeting between the Federal Ministry of National Planning and Budget with quantity surveyors in Benue State is to address the issue and also find solutions to the problem.
At the recently held Senate Public Procurement hearing, that there were up to 19,000 abandoned projects, public projects scattered all over the country. This is not only worrisome, but a monumental waste of public funds, and presents a wake-up call for proper planning and monitoring of projects.
For the Benue State Deputy Governor, professionals are to blame for the unethical behaviors.
We have seen in the past whereby professionalism was set aside and quantity surveyors had connived with unscrupulous politicians who were heading various arms of government to come up with cost elements that were indeed detrimental to the development of this nation.
The representative of the federal government promises a full capturing of the abandoned projects in next year's budget.
We believe that with the collaboration of quantity surveyor in infrastructural costing, we'll be able to actually manage the situation in other budgetary processes.
The Senate Committee Chairman of Public Procurement seizes the opportunity to explain the controversy of budget padding.
You know, we have political interests. Some people will want to patronize their constituencies.
While the debate on whether there was padding in the 2016 budget or not, this meeting clearly underscores the need to attain uniformity in cost for all budget items and also ensure that attention is given to these abandoned buildings.
You're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, reaching you live from Lagos. Let's quickly move on to our Abuja studios, where Gloria Omezuke will take us through some more stories from your end. Gloria.
Hello again, back. Good to see you, and welcome to Abuja, the nation's capital. The battle for the soul of the People's Democratic Party is far from over, as a federal high court sitting in Abuja has again affirmed Senator Ali Modu Sheriff as the authentic national chairman of the party. A ruling on the suit filed yesterday by Senator Sheriff seeking to stop the planned convention by the Ahmed McCarthy-led faction next month, Justice Okonabang held that only actions and decisions made by the Sheriff-led leadership are lawful and binding. He added that although he has the powers to nullify the ruling of the Port Harcourt's division of the Federal High Court, which recognized the McCarthy-led leadership, he would not do so because there is no application to that effect before him. Meanwhile, the McCarthy-led committee says it will appeal against the court's decision, adding that the judgment does not stop the National Convention, as some other courts have given it legal backing. According to the spokesperson of the PDP Caretaker Committee, Sheriff's leadership does not exist. The campaign by the ruling All Progressives Congress in Edo State seems to be gathering momentum ahead of the September 10th governorship election in the state. From Oredo to Ipoba Oka local government area of the state, residents trooped out in their numbers to receive the campaign train of the governorship candidate of the party, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, who says he will build on the achievements of Governor Adams Oshomole.
This is Owedo local government area of Edo State. Party leaders are here to tell the residents why they should vote for the APC in the next governorship elections.
We are comprehensive, we are valid, we are authentic. The people love us and we love the people.
The rally at the Owedo Council is not enough for the day. The campaign train of Mr. Godwin Obaseki moves to Ipoba local government area, where party leaders promise to develop the state's economy if their candidate is given a chance.
To define governance for the good of our people. That is the guy we want to queue behind. As I move to the back, he takes over and continue the leadership. Improve on our weaknesses and re-emphasize new areas, focusing on jobs, focusing on wealth creation, focusing on entrepreneurship, focusing on women as the real guys servicing the commercial heart of our great state.
My message is simple. I want to build on the foundation which Comrade Oshomole has laid. We have built schools, we have built roads, we have provided water, we have built hospitals. The next phase of our development, the next phase of our project, the project which we call the Edo Project, is for us to now focus on human development.
Events are far from done and dusted, and the train is still on the move. September the 10th will tell if this crowd is an indication of loyalty to the party.
And there you have
The Crown Prince of Benin Kingdom, His Royal Highness Prince Heneden Erediowa, has charged political parties in the running for the 2016 governorship election in Edo State to promote peace. The Adahike Nselu Prince Erediowa gave the advice when the leadership of the People's Democratic Party visited him at his Nselu Palace. He also assured the PDP delegation of a non-partisan role being played by the royal family in political matters.
People's Democratic Party PDP faithful in their numbers around the Nselu Palace. Their mission is to pay homage to the Benin throne as they begin their campaign tour of Edo South Senatorial District. The party's flag bearer, Pastor Sagi Zeyamu, says honor must be given to whom is due.
The paramount ruler of this entire kingdom is the Oba of Benin, symbolized by the Crown Prince, Prince Heneden Erediowa, the Deka of Nselu. So we have come this morning to pay homage to him and to inform him formally of our intention to begin campaign in his domain.
A strong delegation of PDPs led into the royal chambers to consult with the Edaikelu Selu and Crown Prince of Benin Kingdom, Prince Ehenede Erediawa.
We are here with leaders of the party to present him to you and his running mate, Honorable John Yakubu.
Just like other political parties that have visited before, Prince Erediawa retraced the position of the royal home. He warns against hate campaigns capable of heating up the polity.
I'm glad to reiterate and re-emphasize the position of the Crown in Benin is non-partisan. Eschew fighting in conflict, animosity. My appeal, that is my appeal. Further, to please maintain peace and tranquility when you are campaigning.
As the campaigns continue, ahead of the Edo 2016 governorship election, the electorate will be watching closely and listening to messages from the contesting parties.
That's it from the nation's capital. It's back to you, Gimbar.
Gloria, brilliant. Many thanks indeed. Residents of Bagi community in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State have asked the state government to drop the planned demolition of their houses. The residents insist that they are the legal occupants of the disputed land. Chairman Bagi community, Chris Obodumo, claims that late Governor Patrick Yakowa in 2011 resolved the dispute and marked the boundaries. During a working visit to the area, Governor Nasir El-Rufai said that the state government will demolish all illegally built houses there.
The land has been encroached upon by illegal squatters. These buildings will have to go. We do not condone illegality in this state. And in Kaduna State, you cannot hide behind your religion or your ethnic group to break the law and get away with it. We will go through a process. We will give everyone the opportunity to show that he or she has title to the land and approval to build. If you don't have these two, the law will apply and will take the buildings down. It is unfortunate that some people have been deceived into thinking that this land is available for sale to anyone. It's unfortunate. And in our system, we are going to investigate and find all those involved in this deception will be dealt with by the government.
It was part of our community land that government took over forcefully and built Kaduna Polytechnic without any compensation. We did not complain because we welcome development, since such an institution would serve the larger interests of the general public. From 2009 to 2011, our Bagi Villa community had a minor boundary dispute with Kaduna Polytechnic, which Governor Yakowa of blessed memory intervened in, settled through a committee, and issued a government-wide paper that clearly re-established the boundary between Bagi Villa and Kaduna Polytechnic.
Still ahead on the news at 10, budget pattern still making headlines. We'll take a look at that story and see where the story takes us next. Join us again.